And it wasn't that long ago we were talking about Oro Mensah in the thick of things for the North American title picture. So Oro admittedly, like I spoke to him, he admitted, I've taken my eyes off the ball a little bit. Oh! And that was a big mistake.
Those strikes reverberating all throughout the arena. And Eddie Thorpe here, looking to dial it up.
Goodness, goodness. This is what I'm talking about. This is how you bring it.
And Thorpe in the corner. Here we go, Saito suplex. Dialing up the strong style here, Byron.
Mensah is lifeless. Eddie Thorpe.
This could do it. Hooks that inside leg. And once again, Mensah hangs on, but Eddie Thorpe really starting to turn it up a bit.
I admire the serious gut check that not only is Oro Mensah going through, he is answering, but my, oh my, the level of aggressive physicality we've seen in this match, it leaves me a little flabbergasted.
And Byron, with this type of showing, Eddie Thorpe has to start getting the attention of some of the top superstars here at NXT.
Well, he certainly got the attention of Oro Mensah, and I guarantee you there's a lot of superstars in the back watching this match who are going to be highly impressed with Eddie Thorpe.
And Thorpe now looking to maintain control right here against Oro Mensah. Oh, Mensah!
Wow!
Connects right there off that middle rope.
What I talked about earlier, the versatility of Oro Mensah. You think he's done, you think he's finished, and then he comes back to life in highlight reel fashion.
Club Mensah certainly could be open late tonight and celebrating this victory if Oro Mensah is able to close the door.
Mensah able to land on his feet, on the apron. Looking to take flight one more time.
Makes some separation.
The mark.
Mensah connects right there. And that was right on the mark, Byron. And now Mensah.
We're trying to thwart the plans of Oro Mensah. Oh gosh.
What a combination right there to release German suplex. Thorpe starting to dial it up right here.
Counter, counter, counter.
Oh, Mensah saw it coming. That's exactly how Eddie Thorpe finished off his first matchup.
Clearly, Oro Mensah was prepared for it. Now what is Mensah thinking?
Goes back to the well one more time. Byron, Eddie Thorpe saw it coming.
Knees to the ribs.
The Impaler DDT, gonna be tough to get up from that one.
Here is your winner, Eddie Thorpe.
I think I need a glass of water after that one. Maybe 3.